What if you could shake off these self-imposed shackles and manifest your ultimate reality, free from struggle? Today's episode teaches how you can cultivate a deep sense of self-worth, use the power of positive affirmation in your daily life, and truly harness the impact of positive influences around you. That's right, I'm talking about stepping into the world of reality shifting through spiritual awakening and powerful manifesting. I'm your host, Anthony Sacred Cobra Cortino, and welcome to the Miracle Manifesting Academy, reality shifting and spiritual awakening podcast. Today, you'll uncover the fine balance between science and spirituality within reality shifting while mastering techniques for substantial changes that you can actually keep. Let's dive in. I remember a time when I felt disconnected from my own worth. I, too, was caught in a cycle of negative self-talk and limiting beliefs, but through practices like meditation and affirmation, I was, of course, able to manifest many miracles, sometimes large sums of money, and amazing relationships. In fact, I have had a special gift most of my life. I've always been able to attract my SPs back into my life over and over and over again. But as soon as this would happen, the moment I would drop the processes, the moment I would go back into default action, the old reality would come back again. It wasn't until I truly learned how to really reality shift that the roller coaster of life that kept repeating itself in an endless cycle finally stopped. So if this sounds like you're in the right place. Because the moment that I removed the fundamental blockage that anchored me in frustration, the endless cycle over and over and over again, which was this, the notion that life was supposed to be hard, that I was supposed to earn my lover back, that I was supposed to earn really, really hard and prove to the world that I deserved my abundance. That belief that I needed to struggle to prove my worth just to be happy. This led to a very long and painful journey, an endless cycle. When I dropped the illusion of that reality, shifting became easier and easier, and I started to stay in my desired reality instead of just going back and forth over and over again. And the way I did this was by changing and understanding the true power of self-worth. You're listening to this right now, and I want you to understand that you are worthy, not subconsciously, but innately. You were born with self-worth, and you never lose it. You can never give it away, and no one can take it from you. No matter what he, she, or the world says, your self-worth is yours, and it's unlimited. And by accepting that your self-worth is your birthright, you will manifest faster and faster in your chosen 3D reality. With self-worth, you are always on the road to heaven. Yes, heaven, a state of eternal bliss and tranquility. It's not a far-off dream or a post-life destination. It exists right here, right now, in your earthly existence. And on the road to this heaven, it does not have to be slow or painful, or you don't have to be hopping in and out of it. It is now. You choose whether you experience heaven or hell. So let's get your self-worth fixed. And this road to heaven does not have to be slow or painful. It is fast, it is easy, it is here, it is now. Working with many clients going through a hard breakup, divorce, post-divorce, trying to date again after loss, we always find that the self-worth is a big issue. It's not a big issue after, meaning it didn't suddenly start after their partner left them. It didn't suddenly start after the divorce. No. Self-worth has been an issue for many, many years. In fact, an entire lifetime. It has taken the final straw that broke the camel's back to realize that nothing was going to ever change and stay changed until they got their self-worth fixed. And I want to pass this on to you. So I hope that you strictly adhere to the principles of self-love, self-kindness, and self-belief, and most importantly, self-acceptance. With these tools, you manifest and shift to the reality you've always yearned for without unnecessary hardship or struggle. We are all in this together, and we have to accept that our worth is permanent and that you already have all that you need. So let's dive deeper and begin to understand just how self-worth and reality shifting fit together. The first step to embracing reality shifting must be from now on to embrace and recognize the value of your very own self-worth. We often find ourselves trapped in negative patterns, negative situations, and negative toxic relationships that just keep coming and going, whether it's the same partner or a different partner. These relationships, because we don't truly believe that we deserve to be better. And I'm not talking about the deserving that we're shouting out to the world and demanding others give us. I'm talking about just deserving it innately and manifesting from that empowerment. It just is. No need to prove or shout what we deserve anymore. It's already yours. So it's time to change. I want you to remember that you are a unique soul with unique gifts and talents. You have the power to shape your reality according to your highest desires, not anybody else's. So if you are unwilling to get beyond this point of acceptance, accepting your worth, if your I am statements in your head all day long are more like I am not statements, if you notice what others are doing to you more than what you are doing in your own head, then this is already very difficult for you. And I bet your life is already evidence of this, isn't it? So instead of hustle and grinding and forcing your way forward, how about you learn self-love and self-worth as a core value from now on? Self-worth is about the voice in your head and what it says about you in relation to others, not what the voice in your head is saying about others in relation to you. Completely different. It's about letting go of your judgments of others and your judgments of what you perceive others are judging about you. They are all only mirrors. To understand self-worth and your reality, you want to understand that the universe is not outside of you. Look inside yourself. Everything that you want, you already have. All it takes is to create new, empowering habits instead of the ones that have been disempowering you for so long. This is why when you get self-worth down and you do reality shift through meditation, affirmations, going on retreats, having breakthroughs, when you have your self-worth in check, you will be able to stay in that reality versus going on a trip that opens your mind. And then when you come back home, nothing changes. It's all the same. You go back to the previous reality. So after understanding the importance of self-worth, let's look at these habits that will help you boost your confidence and create your heaven on earth instead of recreating what is already not helping you. We're going to hit these real quick and then we're going to dive deep into each of them individually so you can integrate them in your life. Number 1, start with daily affirmations. 2, practice self-compassion. And 3, surround yourself with positive influences. These changes in your daily life will reinforce your belief in your abilities and empower you to manifest your dream reality. Now let's unpack each one and integrate, shall we? Number 1, daily affirmations. These must be specific and concrete and unique to you, or they have no weight or reality shifting power. So, for example, moms and dads, please don't simply say, to create the best life for my children, to create a happy marriage. No, make the world spin with your vision when you affirm, thank you for showing me that I now have $10, $50, $500,000. How about this one? I have passion in my life. My kid is going to this school and they are obsessively inspired by their own vision of their life that they're creating. That's what I'm saying. Get tuned in and turned on about your desires. I'm telling you, be selfish, because you cannot change the world or your reality if you do not prove it to yourself. If you're not excited about it, it's not specific enough. Once you have accomplished this for yourself, then you're able to teach your children to do the same thing, but only after you do it. Model it, show them, do not tell them. How about this one? I have a business that gives me freedom, excitement, and reward because I impact so many lives and it has made me rich. So get specific, and get concrete with your affirmations. If they're not unique to you, you're just wasting your time. And you will just continue to say that affirmations don't work. Make them personal, then they will. Number 2, practicing self-compassion. You must drop the self-shaming style of motivation. Stop grinding without any connection to who you are as an infinite being, as a soul, as a creator. You are more than a man, more than a woman, and you are more than the role of mom and dad in this lifetime. So I'm asking you to be inspired to forgive yourself and let yourself off the hook because you know that you are worthy. By not forgiving yourself, you are affirming that you're not worthy, pushing yourself further and further into the reality that you don't want. Do this while accepting and realizing that you are not perfect, which is actually a good thing. This brings you closer to the ones you love. Command yourself to accept that you will go much further by accepting yourself exactly as you are and letting go of the past and forgiving yourself. Because beating yourself up only keeps you shifting into worse and worse realities of lack and self-hate. Then nothing changes. Now, for your kids' sake, and drop the self-hatred and step into self-compassion tenfold, and then teach that to your children as well. If you can't forgive yourself, how are they going to forgive themselves when they make mistakes in life? Be an inspiration to them. 3, surround yourself with positive influences. You must stop getting support from negative influences. This is usually your parents or your friends because they have egos and attachments to you, and they're also attached to their own wounds. They're also part of your current reality, the matrix. And because they love you too much, they're just going to get in the hole with you. They're not going to stand outside the hole, being positive, being affirming, just helping you get out of the hole. They're going to match your vibration because they're your friends and because you expect them to agree with you. This is actually not helpful. Call the friend you don't want to talk to. How about that? The one who is deliriously positive. Don't call the friend that lets you vent and complain and then jumps on the pain bandwagon with you. Your support group of people in pain is also just making more pain. Positive influences are new friends, new activities, a social media diet, stuff that makes you look with this shift in your self-concept will drive your sense of self-worth. When you stop looking at the world and your relationships to influence your beliefs about yourself, you are then pivoting into new realities that you desire easy and fast. Change your conception of yourself and you will automatically change the world in which you live. Do not try to change people. They are only messengers telling you who you are. Revalue yourself and they will confirm the change. There is a science and spiritual backing behind reality shifting. And it is essential for you and I to learn that reality shifting is a concept blending these two worlds with quantum physics and spiritual teachings about manifestation and consciousness. And I have an intro video to reality shifting that I will link right in the description below. That is the start of a series I am building with you about reality shifting, so check it out. Because by understanding these principles, we harness the power of our minds to create shifts in our reality and stay in that new reality, ultimately leading to the heaven we wish to experience on earth. Because we are already doing this, so let's do this consciously. Heaven and hell exist in the same moment of space and time. It's your choice which way you're going to go. Your outer experience are but echoes of your inner conversation. So speak to yourself with love and worthiness and watch the world respond in kind. In summary, use specific, positive, unique daily affirmations in your life. Practice self-compassion by refraining from self-shaming habits and forgive yourself for all your imperfections. And remove negative influences and embrace positive ones by establishing new relationships, leaving the negative influences completely out. Once you master these essentials in reality shifting, you'll be able to automatically step into a different reality and stay there. And please get your self-worth down before you start going into multiple techniques trying to manifest. No more visualizing and meditating and scripting for days on end. You're going to see different manifestations, but I want you to keep them. So you must work on your self-worth. So when you manifest these miracles, you're actually able to keep them through reality shifting. You shift realities instantly, all the time. This is the yo-yo and roller coaster effect that is because of your uncontrolled creation power. I want you to shift your reality and not fall back the second your lover says something you don't like, or you have another unexpected bill or conflict in your life. With an abundant amount of self-worth, you can stay in the reality you choose and go for even further. Remember, consistency, patience, and acceptance are the keys. Then explore different techniques that resonate with you and don't be afraid to experiment. Always trust the process and you'll be surprised by how fast your reality changes. As we wrap up today's session, let's affirm together, I am worthy of the life I desire. I am the creator of my own reality. Repeat these daily. Watch your life begin to shift and then refine it. Make it more powerful and specific and concrete and unique to you, and then keep going. As you adopt these methods into your daily routine, ensure to pause and contemplate your progress. Recognize your advancement, applaud your wins, and express gratitude for the wisdom you have acquired. Realizing your ideal world goes beyond just creating flawlessly. It's about valuing and enjoying the ride. It's about enjoying the journey to the destination, not just the destination itself. Accept that heaven is already here on earth. It is now. Your I amness, your Buddhahood is now and forever, because Source is everything. If this message resonated with you, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and ring that notification bell so you never miss a transformative lesson. Also, if you're ready to go deeper, go to sacredcobra.com. Take a look at my group and one-on-one coaching programs, my spiritual awakening programs, and my divorce decision maker mastery courses. You can connect with me there at sacredcobra.com. Your journey to a better life starts now. Until next time, keep creating and pivoting and shifting your reality. This is Anthony Sacred Cobra Cortino with the Manifesting Miracle Academy and the Reality Shifting and Spiritual Awakening podcast. Remember, you are sacred, you are worthy, and you are love. We'll see you next time. Cheers.